Welcome back to the Shop Mini RC, everybody. I'm Ken, and today we are looking at something new-ish. Not really new. Well, new, but not... Well, hold on. So this is the Ovonic X1 Pro. We did a full deep dive review on the Ovonic X1, and we use that thing every day. In fact, hold on. Look at this. Every day, we're using this guy. Every day. We love it. We take it with us places whenever we go out of town to the big events. We take it. Look at this mess. Look at all these adapter cables. I know, I'm crazy. I have too many trucks, too many cars. Anyway, let's go back to this guy. Like I was saying, anytime we go to a big event out of state, help run some of the other booths and do content for the channel and whatnot, we always take our Ovonic X1 dual charger with us. And now they have a Pro. And what's different about the Pro is it's a 300 watt charger. There's the first one, the X1, is just a 200 watt. Now the 200 watt is plenty. And like I said, we do a total deep dive video. We'll put it right over here. You can check it out. We show all the features of this guy. But now they've got a new 300 watt. And we felt like it's worth getting because now we've got one we can just keep with our travel stuff, and we've got one we can use at home. Plus the 300 watts, it's going to help us charge those bigger batteries faster. If we're going to do dual charging on some larger batteries, you're definitely going to get more out of the 300 watt for sure. Now we also have some new Ovonic batteries that we're going to be trying out, and we'll also talk about and show these in this video. We have a 5000 milliamp 120C 3S Lipo, as well as a 750 with a 50C 2S Lipo, and these are specifically for, well, they're not specifically for, but they have an adapter for the TRX4M. So this is going to be a great TRX4M battery, or a UTB-18, or any of those kind of 16th to 18th scale stuff, mini Bs, mini T, stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. We'll get to those in a little bit, but this guy right here, let's go ahead and do a quick overview, show you what it comes with. Obviously the charger itself, this nice little bag of goodies here. More adapters, right? Because we need more adapters. No, but you will need them if you're picking up one of these. It comes with the biggest, most common ones. So the charger itself uses the XT60s, and then it comes with the Deans, the EC3s, and the EC5s. So you get two of each of those, which is cool. I kind of wish it came with one more adapter. I feel like, I don't know, maybe you don't need, I don't even know if we should double them up. I guess it makes sense to have two of each because it's a dual charger and you want the most common ones. And these are definitely the most common, these three, right? Because you can use a battery with the XT60, which is very common, and then battery with these two guys here. So I don't know, maybe it's plenty. Maybe it's plenty. It's been plenty for us for the most part, but we do a lot of minis, so we do have a ton of adapters because we have a ton of minis and other random stuff. So for the most part though, that's all you're going to need. Also comes with your power cable, and then obviously this little USB here is for updating firmware, which is something that can be done. Okay, very cool. So like I said, if you want to check out the full video that really goes into all the features of this guy, definitely check out that video over there. This is more a let you know that there is a new Pro version. We're going to use it. We're going to let you know how it charges. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Like I said, the original that we use, the X1, is amazing. And so now we just got extra power, more power, which is always good. That way you can see all the specs. If you don't, go check out the other video and you're like, you know what? I just need this thing. It looks like it's going to be great. There you go. And you know, while we're here, I'm sorry guys, let's plug it in and I'll just walk you through real fast the interface on this thing. All right, so you plug it in, that's what you get. You basically can go ahead and click through one of the channels, like if you're in the first channel, channel A and B, click through channel A and see all your stats, your volts of each cell, all that good stuff in there. Okay. And then you can click over to channel B. So there's A and there's B. Once you are on the channel you want, you can also go into your settings for that channel, and you can choose to charge, discharge, storage, balance, external discharge, digital power, sync charge, all kinds of cool stuff. And we talk about all that in the other video. Like I said, there's all your different battery types, your target voltages. You can go all the way up to 4.25 on Lipo. I believe if we go to lithium ion voltage, you go up to 4.4, so that's cool. You can also turn off the sound, obviously, all the way up to 6S. Our target voltage, all the way up to 16 amps. If you're going to be doing a big 6S battery or a big, like a big milliamp battery, high milliamps, then you go ahead and start and then go back. There's also, if you just hold down the settings button, you go into your system parameters, all that good stuff. Max input, your minimum voltage, input voltage, the backlight, so your screen, drop it real dark if you want. Your volume. One of the funny things about the volume is it's actually not the volume, it's the pitch of the tone. And the lower you go, the lower the pitch. So we just turn that guy off. Complete voice, it tells you when it's completed. You can either have it repeat or just give you a one time and then a factory reset. Some information in there, your safety timer, your capacity limit if you want to set those. And then you can do calibration. You have to have a battery connected. System self-checking. It'll check itself. And then you got your system info. Tells you your hardware version, your software version, the serial number, and back. Again, very straightforward, very simple and easy to use. Let's go ahead and plug in one of these batteries. So this is the 750 milliamp battery that I was talking about. Comes with the adapter so you can charge it on your regular XT60 right here. So plug that guy in. And then let's see the battery. Boom, we got two of them. A lot of the Ovonic batteries come with they're a 2-pack. Where's our spot here? There we go. They also come with some nice little Ovonic stickers and our lithium polymer battery operating instructions. So make sure you do your research on proper lipo care, super important. And then here's the batteries. Let's grab a stock one just so you can see. So here's a stock TRX4M battery, and they're basically the exact same size. Actually, the Ovonic seems just a tad smaller, maybe a tad smaller, just a little bit, just the tiniest bit. But then maybe a tiniest bit longer. No, they're the same. It's the same. Just the wires are a little longer looking there, the way they come out. But we do have a full balance cable here, which is nice versus having to use the Traxxas proprietary, which is bleh, nobody wants that. But there we go. There's our plug for our Traxxas, so we can plug straight into a stock Traxxas receiver. Ta-da! And then, of course, like I said, you can plug this guy in and charge it. Oh, we already got one. Here, let's do that. Plug this guy in. And then plug in our balance. And then you can see here, we've got our 7.5 volts. You can see the AC, which I'm not totally sure what that is. I assume that's the current going in, the alternating current going in. And then the 7.5 volts at 0 watts. There's our range. If you have multiple cell, like if you have a 4-cell or a 6-cell, it'll give you your range, your lowest to your highest of your cells. But then you can go into your channel, and like I said, you can see each cell. Oh, we're plugged into the wrong one. There we go. You can see each cell's voltage. So the Ovonic 750 is right there at 3.75, 3.77 volts. So that's good. And if we were to go through and start charging it, we can, let's set it to, we'll just do 8 amps. You should do 0.1 amps per 100 milliamps. So a 700 milliamp battery, you charge at 7. You can kind of round up or down as long as you're not getting too far from that kind of parameter. And then we're charging. It'll tell us our percentage charged, how many amps are going in there, all that good stuff. And then it'll even show our resistance in the battery. Which is kind of how one of the ways you can tell health of a battery is by the resistance in there. So that's super awesome as well. Okay, and then our temperatures. So lots of great info. And again, you can dual charge. So we could charge another battery if we wanted to, and any size battery. It doesn't have to be the same. It could be any battery. So we can charge our big old 500 milliamp or 5000 milliamp 6S or something like that if we wanted to. So pretty awesome. So back to the batteries, we're going to get this guy charged up, and then we just installed a new system in this TRX4M, and we're going to go ahead and run that battery in this guy, and we'll check that out. And then let's go ahead and check out the other battery that we got, the 3S 5000 milliamp. So here's that 3S 5000 milliamp, 120C discharge. These guys came with the Traxxas adapter, so if you're running a Traxxas like a Slash or something along those lines and you have the Traxxas battery, these will come with your XT60 to Traxxas, so that's freaking sweet. Yeah, buddy. And we're going to use these guys in our Senton. We have an Arma Senton 3S, and we're going to run these guys in that. And it's pretty bonkers fast, so the battery should give us a little bit of extra oomph with the 120C discharge, and that's going to be exciting for sure. So there we go. I can go ahead and give the dimensions of these. These guys, they're basically the same as the stock TRX4M. Now these guys, let's go ahead and measure them out. Looks like our width is right at 42.5. Our height, 24.5. And then our length, if we go basically from the wire folded down, a lot of people run it that way. Oh no, oh we got it, Barely, our calipers barely got it. Wires folded down, there you go. Oh, you know what? It's gonna barely miss. It's gonna be right at 154, basically 154. If we pull it into here, no problem, 154. Okay. That's the max our calipers will go. Got lucky. So we're going to get a set, one of these guys charged up. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see it kind of auto detects. And then even there, it knows we're at 3S. We just have to change our current. That's it. Let's get it charging. So one thing I wanted to show while we're charging here, if we go into our battery, you can see the resistance in there. So I just wanted to show that. Now, it does have a pretty good sized fan in this guy. Let's see if I can show it right back there. So when you're charging the larger batteries, it does kick on. It does make a little bit of noise, but it almost never comes on when I'm charging basically anything under like 2 amps, maybe an amp and a half, 1.5 amps, if we're charging the smaller batteries. It like never kicks on, so it's a pretty quiet charger for me. But on these larger batteries, obviously when you're pulling a ton of volts, ton of amps, you're going to want to cool the charger. So that's to be expected. But even then, it's not too bad. I've definitely had larger or louder battery chargers, so I'm not complaining about that at all. And here's that 3S. Oh, let's go back. There you go. 3S resistance. All right, let's let them charge. All right, so the 750 is done for the TRX. We're good there. While we wait on this guy, we're test fitting inside our Senton, and we had to remove this little spacer here. It's basically a battery spacer that goes in here. So we removed that guy, and that gave us just enough room to be able to fit this guy in here, which is perfect. Do have to kind of tuck this down into the finger hole. Well, looks like we're done with our battery. Then we're gonna have to use an adapter because this guy's on the big old IC5. So we've got this. We've got a rail adapter coming that's just a 1-to-1 versus going here to here to here, because this is not ideal. This is not good. Realistically, you don't want to use adapters most of the time. I kind of feel like one adapter is okay unless you're pulling tons of amps. But the battery is already down here and we're going to a larger, so I think we're okay. Versus going the opposite, right? Going from a huge battery down to a smaller gauge wire and plug. The rating on the plugs may not be good, so that could be a problem. But the rating on this is just fine, so we should be okay here. But we do have a proper adapter coming to go here to here, and that should be good. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. Of course, I brought it out front to do some quick runs up and down the street. Ran it down once, was bringing it back. Our lack of rear tires caused us to hit the curb and bang right there. And that's what we get. We didn't even get it on video. We didn't even get it on video. Damn it. All right, well, that's a thing. So we not only broke our lower A-arm, but we also broke our shock tower. So that's rough. It didn't even seem like we hit it that hard, but we must have been going. I guess that's what I get for running on bald rear tires. Look at our rear tires, they're so bald. And I just gunned it on the way back, preparing to start recording on the next run back. And of course, just hit the curb just right. And it just slid, hit sideways and landed on the mailbox pole. All right, let's get the TRX4M out. We'll show you some running video of the TRX4M with the Ovonic battery in there. Let's go.
Excitement, we answer the call, crawling together, standing standing tall. I'm unbreakable, we'll never fall. Unity and motion, we conquer it all. High voltage excitement, we answer the call. Growing together, standing tall. I'm unbreakable, we'll never fall.
And there you have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something about the new Ovonic X1 Pro. I highly recommend this charger. I love it. We've never had an issue with ours, with our old one or this one. We haven't used this one much yet, but I assume it's just going to be just as quality as the non-Pro. And then obviously the Ovonic batteries. We've used them tons before. We have some hard cases somewhere. These guys here. We've ran these. I think we had some 3Ss. They're somewhere. We have some 3Ss somewhere as well, and they've always been awesome, never failed us. The hard case is definitely the way to go if you're going to be bashing hard. These ones here, they do have like a casing around them, but it's not a hard case. So just be careful if you're going to be bashing with these guys. And I'd recommend a hard pack versus a soft pack. We're going to use these in the Senton, which we don't bash too hard. It's not doing like crazy jumps and stuff. It's usually more just kind of racing. And then also in like our trail rigs, we'll run these guys in some of our trail rigs where we want more time, and some 3S. These will be perfect for that. So yes, very, very good batteries. And then these little guys are perfect. Even if you don't have a TRX4M, you can always get a different adapter or a different plug end on these. Or I believe they have these without the TRX4M plugins, so you can just pick it up using your plug end of choice. But they're awesome as well. So they worked great, and if we ever have any issues, we'll let you guys know. But like I said, we've been using these for quite a while. We use the old charger for quite a while, and it's standing up to the test of time. So we're really digging the Ovonic stuff. I hope that helped you guys. I appreciate everybody who's watching. I appreciate all the subscribers, and I really appreciate all of the channel members. Here's our channel members. They help support the channel. You can sign up to be a channel member, and it gets you the ability to view videos before anybody else, also with no ads on them before they go live. They also get kind of behind the scenes videos every once in a while, as well as priority replies to their comments. If they ever ask any questions, they always get a priority reply. Plus, they get to help support the channel, and we really appreciate that. Also, if you guys are interested in any swag, we are selling swag. Basically just enough to cover the cost. We're not making any money on it. Maybe $1 to cover the fluctuation in prices. But beyond that, it's pretty much the cost, and it helps support the channel as well just by showing it off to people and getting the word out there. So I appreciate everybody who shares the videos, and that's a huge help. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and of course, like I said, share, and then hit that notification bell so you see when new videos go live. And then get out there and build something awesome. Build a car, build a course, build a community, and then smash it, crush it, and bash it. But don't puff your batteries, guys. Don't puff them. Peace.